family, and welcome to another episode of Family Talk. I'm Miss Joyce, and this is the place where we share with you ideas and suggestions to continue the conversation at home about this week's Bible story. Well, this week we're talking about the book of Nehemiah, which is an Old Testament book. And in it, you'll find that God sent Nehemiah on a special task. He himself wanted to go and rebuild Jerusalem's walls, and the king of Persia sent him to get it done. However, he ran into enemies who tried to stop him from building the walls, but with God's help, he was able to rally the people and get the walls built. Our big picture question in this unit is, who is in control of everything? And the answer, of course, is that God is in control of everything in heaven and on earth. Here's some discussion questions for this week. You can ask your children, how were the people able to rebuild the wall so fast, and who helped them? And why were God's people's enemies afraid? And then even talk about who protects us and what our greatest enemy is that only Jesus can protect us from. Another question you can ask is, why were walls so important in Bible times? And how is Jesus similar to the walls that Nehemiah built? Some activities for this week is to show your children a picture of a diagram of ancient Jerusalem walls and challenge them to make a model of the walls using building blocks or plastic bricks or what have you, and discuss as they're doing it why and how Jesus protects us from sin and death. Another activity would be to work together on a family project, such as assembling a puzzle or preparing a meal, organizing a closet, or building with blocks, and talk about how God's people worked together and that God helped them and kept them safe in the process. Some of the questions you can talk with your older students about is, how can we follow Nehemiah's example when we're worried? And how did God people show endurance in the story? And how can we show endurance in our lives? Some other conversations or connections you might be able to make with the children or have them make is to talk about waiting or patience. We also call it long suffering, and what it looks like and what it feels like. We can also talk about how God, again, is our Redeemer. Well, that's it for this week. Next week, we'll be looking at Ezra and him talking about that big word, repentance. We hope you'll join us next week. We will come up with some more suggestions and ideas for you to do at home. Have a blessed one. And let us know if these are working or how your children are responding in the conversation. We'd love to hear from you. Bye for now.